We're stripping off, boys. My milkshake. That's a weird tune. That's a weird tune. That's a weird tune. Yes, yes, people, welcome back. Testing the mic. 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 Mi amigos and mi amigas. Tomorrow night, Manchester City. Oh, not tomorrow. Tuesday night, Manchester City play Real Madrid. They have no defense. We have no defense in what should be an all-time classic. We are good. Yes, guys, welcome back to another stream tonight. Mission impossible. Is it indeed mission impossible for Manchester City, who play Real Madrid this Tuesday? It's going to be an interesting one, guys. Listen, I've been thinking long. I've been thinking extremely hard about this one, guys, about how this result could play out on Tuesday night. Let's start off with Real Madrid because, listen, we've spoke about Manchester City a lot recently because this is a Manchester City football channel. However, Real Madrid have an injury crisis. Real Madrid in crisis. Well, that is the thing. Vasquez is now injured. They've got a lot of players injured, and that should be an interesting situation because, and we will speak about us in a minute, yeah, defensively, but going forward, hopefully, we can create some chances. That's the situation. A couple of days ago, maybe a week ago, I spoke to you guys, and my basically fundamental opinions here is this. I think we are going to concede 4 to 5 goals across the two legs. That's not being negative. That's just my opinion on the defensive side of the game. I think we're going to concede 4 to 5 goals, right? Why? You shouldn't really be asking why. If anyone's asking why, then I feel like you probably not watched us this year. However, I actually do believe that we will get multiple opportunities, potentially getting close to double-digit opportunities in terms of big chances. Why? Because we've got players that can create chances. They've got a makeshift defense, and we will be able to create chances against this team. The truth is this, yeah? If we're going to win this game, we've got to score, in my opinion, 6 goals minimum across the two games, across the two legs. Because I don't trust the defense. I don't trust the midfield. Gonzalez, no Gonzalez. Don't really make too much difference to me. I still think we're going to be conceding 4 or 5 goals. So we've got to score 6, maybe 7 to go through. Now, here's the thing, yeah? We can do that. We can do that. 2 years ago, we did it. 3 years ago, we did it. You know what I mean? We should have done it even better than that. We can create the chances. Yeah, the question is, will we put the ball in the back of the net? This is the problem that we've got at the moment, yeah? We are not a clinical side. We've seen it yesterday against Leyton Orient. I'm not being funny, yeah? That Leyton Orient game, listen, I didn't think we played particularly great, yeah? But we should have scored 5, 6, 7 goals against Leyton Orient. But the problem is, we're not a clinical side. There's no point in talking about the defensive side of our game. Oh, we need to do this better. We need to defend better. It's not happening, mate. Yeah, we conceded all these goals against Arsenal. Yeah, Spurs, fucking Lisbon and that. Feyenoord. We're not just going to turn up against Real Madrid and then be like the best defensive side you've ever seen. It's not going to happen. Yeah, it's not happening. So what we do need to focus on, something. Yeah, we need to focus on something that we can do, and that's goal scoring, because we can score goals. We have players that can score goals. Yeah, and we have clinical players like Haaland, but they've got to be clinical. Marmoush, he had a couple of chances yesterday, he didn't put the ball in the back of the net. If he plays on Tuesday, which is no guarantee, It's got to be clinical. There's no doubt in my mind, yeah, that we have a chat. We can win this tie. Yeah, we can. Now, do I think we're going to win it? No, because unfortunately, I don't think we're clinical enough as a team. However, there's no doubt in my mind that we can win it and we can go through. Yeah. And I think we will concede goals, unfortunately, but we can 100% go through, but we have to be clinical. I do believe that we're going to get chances in this game. I think we'll create chances. I think we'll create a good amount of chances. But as you've seen last year, last year against Real Madrid, not clinical. Not clinical. You got the Kevin De Bruyne chance, which you should bury. It's not clinical. You've got to put the ball in the net, lads. Yeah, you've got to put the ball in the back of the net. The interesting thing in this game will be to see how we're going to actually set up in this game. Because let's be honest, yeah, do we really want the ball? Because if we have the ball, that means that we'll go forward with the ball. And that means that they'll counter-attack us. And that is where we're really, really bad. And that is where Real Madrid are really, really strong. Do both teams want the ball? I don't think either team wants the ball. Here's the thing, yeah. We're playing on Tuesday at the Etihad. Now, normally you say you don't really want to be playing at home first. I actually think in this situation, we actually need to be playing at home first, guys. Yeah, I actually think this is a better thing for us, yeah? I don't think playing away from home in the first game is... I think we need to be getting a good result on Tuesday night. We need to be beating them by a couple of goals to take it over to Madrid, mate, yeah? We can't be going over to Madrid first leg, getting whopped and then thinking we're going to do it at home. It's not happening. Yeah, Tuesday night, we have to be getting a win. And to be honest with you, not only do we need a win, we need to be beating them by 2 clear goals. Because for me, you need to be going to the Bernabeu with a 2-goal lead. You need to be going to the Bernabeu with a 2-goal lead. So we need to cook on Tuesday. We need to cook on Tuesday. And the players have to deliver. And we can't afford for any more bozos, I'm afraid. Yeah. Every game we watch, a big match, bozo. Arsenal, bozo. Multiple bozos. Chelsea, bozo. Spurs, bozo. Bozo's all over the gaff, mate. Yeah, we can't be affording the bozo. I'm sorry, lads. I'm sorry. Yeah, but these players who earn a lot of money, who are professionals, a lot of them are very experienced. Yeah, it's time that these players stand up. Yeah, and perform to the level that we know they can do, and not make these mistakes, mate. Because them mistakes cost us. Them mistakes cost us, man. Yeah. So listen, we'll talk about the back line. We'll talk about the defensive, the defense and the midfield and the team. But the players can't afford to make these mistakes, man. Yeah, because it's killing us. They're honestly killing us, man. They really are. So we'll see how he gets on, man. We'll see what team he puts up. We will do a little starting 11 on the screen. Because for me, we've got one massive issue here, guys. Yeah, I think the majority of us probably agree on most of the team. Maybe there's a little bit of discussion about the forward lines, who plays on the wings and that. But the main issue for me that I've got here, guys, yeah, is when it comes to the right back. Because unfortunately, despite having... Well, actually, we only have one right back at the football club, really, don't we? And there's an argument that he's not even a right back. Despite having multiple players that can play right back, none of them particular fill me with any real confidence. And it begs the question as what do you do? And this is the point. As Foggy's put it in the chat. Do we throw in young Abdulkadir Huzanov against Real Madrid at right back? Now, in fact, let's just start off by whacking the goalkeeper in there, yeah? I'm pretty sure we all agree. Return of Edison must happen. So here's the thing about Abdulkadir Huzanov, guys. Yeah, we will do a poll in the chat. One sec. The poll's going in now live. Right back. Akanji, Rico, Nunes, Huzanov. Obviously, you do have Stones in there. If you want it to be Stones, just whack it in the chat. But we will whack them in the 4. So you got a live poll in there now. Okay. Here's the thing. Option number 1. Rico Lewis. Okay. Pros. Played quite well against Leyton Orient. Leyton Orient is not Real Madrid. Can help us progress up the football pitch and potentially invert into midfield, giving us an extra midfield, thereby potentially helping us in transition because we've got an extra body. Negatives. He's going to be defending against Vinicius Jr., and that does not appeal to me one little bit. He's a weak footballer in terms of physicality. He's not a very strong player. He's not a very strong person because obviously he's still pretty young. He's quite a small guy. If I was him, I'd hit the protein. Yeah, I'd hit the protein. Yeah, red meat, all that kind of stuff. Fairly experienced now. He's played quite a few games now. He's played quite big games. So that's a pros and the cons when it comes to Rico Lewis. Option number two. Matheus Nunes. Okay, so pros and cons for Matheus Nunes. Pros: fast, strong, physical. Everything that we do not have in this team at the moment. Fast, strong, physical. Can hit the line. If you want to play an inverted right winger, Foden or something, and you want to push him into midfield, get you a bit more player in field, you can do that with Nunes. Cons: not a defender. 1v1 against Vinicius Jr. scares the living daylights out of me. And he's got a bozo gene. It's not looking good on the Matheus Nunes shout for me. Option number 3. Manuel Akanji. Okay, so pros. Played massive games for Manchester City. Played Champions League final, multiple high-profile matches. He's well suited to be playing right back. He's played right back multiple times in big games. He's fairly quick. He ain't the slowest guy in the world. He's a strong, muscly guy. Although sometimes you wouldn't think that the way he challenges players, but he is actually quite a strong person. He could potentially invert into midfield if you really want him to do that. He could play the back three situation. So very versatile. Cons. Unfortunately, he also has the bozo gene. Unfortunately, this season, he's been massively out of form, especially recently. Yeah, just not great form. I ain't really trusting him right now. And he has the bozo gene. So, yeah, that's not looking great either. But that is an option, guys. There's 2 more options. We can only do 4 in YouTube poll because YouTube only give us permission for 4, right? But we'll do the 5 options. Option number 4. Abdulkadir Huzanov. Okay, option number 4. Abdulkadir Huzanov. Pros. Extremely quick player. So could probably handle the balls in behind for Vinicius Jr. in terms of pace, i.e. Kyle Walker situation. Strong, physical. But to be honest with you, that's probably where the pro list ends. Cons. Potential of a mistake, given the fact he did do that against Chelsea. He's not a right back, so probably is not well suited to play in the right back position. Is it actually fair playing him right back? Because if he has a bad game, he's going to get absolutely ripped because of what happened in the Chelsea game. Is it the morally right thing to do? Do we have ethics here, guys, to deal with? And morality? And just in terms of it's a massive game and he's not that experienced and therefore, again, head loss could happen because of pressure. But there is another option. There is a fifth choice option. John Stones. Okay, John Stones is the final option here, guys, for grabs at right back. Pros, has played the position before, is an extremely experienced player, has played multiple high-profile football matches, both for the England national team and Manchester City. He could potentially invert into midfield. He could play the back three. Cons. I don't really like the idea of him running after Vinicius Jr. in terms of a 1v1 rust pace battle. I don't see it. I do not see it at all. 2, you're asking for injuries if you're sticking him on the wing, telling him to run up and down the wing, following Vinicius Jr. I think that's a hamstring every single day of the week. And I actually feel that maybe his talent could be better used elsewhere. So option 5, John Stones. Option 4, Abdulkadir Huzanov. Option 3, Manuel Akanji. Option 2, Matheus Nunes. And option 1, of course, Rico Lewis. Now I'm going to tell you what I would do, and then we'll take a look at the poll. My choice here, guys. As much as I don't really like to write this, I don't know. I'm struggling here, man. You know, none of these options are really moving me, man. Like, okay, for me, it's got to be Manuel Akanji or Abdulkadir Huzanov. Yeah, they're the choices for me. They're the only option. I don't want to see Rico there. I don't want to see Stonesy there, and I do not want to see Matheus Nunes there. Yeah, it's got to be, for me, Manuel Akanji or Abdulkadir Huzanov. I'd go Akanji, guys. Now, just an FYI, just a little disclaimer here, yeah? I'm not like, oh yeah, Akanji. Like, I'm not that guy, yeah? But I'm more like, Akanji. You know what I mean? Like, that's the best I've got, man. I'm sorry, man. None of the options are really moving me, man. I would have gone Huzanov if he was a bit more experienced and I'd seen him a few more times, because the idea of his pace moves me, yeah? But to be honest, I've not seen him enough, Huzanov, and I do think that, you know, is it really right putting him in for this game when he played against Chelsea and he didn't get particularly good, you know, reports, and I just think it's not right. So I would personally go up Manuel Akanji. I think. But it's not looking good, Brev. Yeah, it's not looking good. The poll, you guys have voted, by the way. Wow, it is extremely close. Okay, let's start from the bottom. You guys have voted Matheus Nunes. 4% of the vote. 4% of people in the chat are delusional and voted Matheus Nunes. That's just a joke, guys. Don't cry. Rico Lewis. 5% of you guys have voted for Rico Lewis. And then the battle between Manuel Akanji and Abdulkadir Huzanov is separated by only 1% of the vote. Every vote matters, guys. And Manuel Akanji, oh my God, it's just changed. It's now exactly the same. Oh my days, it is exactly the same. Manuel Akanji and Huzanov are battling it out here. Huzanov on 46%, Manuel Akanji on 45%. Are they Akanji voters? Where are the Akanji voters, guys? And it's back to 45%, 45%. Manuel Akanji versus Huzanov. Extremely close here as Huzanov takes the lead. Back to Akanji. Oh, my days. This is crazy, guys. Yeah, you guys don't know. You guys can't decide. But, yeah, I just feel like it's a little bit too soon for Huzanov, man. But he'd be my second pick. He'd be my second pick, mate. You've lost your head if you're choosing Akanji. Bro, like, the thing is, yeah, who are you picking, bro? Huzanov. I go Huzanov, second choice. I just don't think it's right to pick him right there, yeah? I just don't think it's right to pick him right now. Okay, let me keep it moving, guys. Ruben Diaz. He's got to start. John Stones. However, we'll speak about this. We spoke about this before. Angos Gogavadio. Now, we previously, the other day, spoke about whether or not we should play Ake in this game. Would you play? You could potentially play Ake here and drop John Stones, or you could play Ake here. However, I think that the correct thing to do is not play Ake. Now, I believe that I may come in for some stick here, guys. Yeah. So, let me explain to you my thinking. Ruben Diaz, he's only just come back. Ake has only just come back. Personally, I do not want to be playing Real Madrid, where 2 of our back 4 have literally only come back from injury in the last 4 days. 5 days. I do not think that is a particularly good idea, especially given how bad these players have been this year in terms of injuries. And I would not like to risk 2 of our important defenders in one game. I don't think that's the correct game plan. I think this back 4 is more than accomplished, is more than experienced, and has the tools required to get the job done. Now, potentially, you could potentially play Ake in this game, 100%. And if you did play Ake, I'd probably drop John Stones. Oh, that's not going to happen. John Stones will definitely play, and I think this is going to be the back 4. I think this is going to be the back 4, guys. So let's move on to the midfield. Before we do that, we've got some super chats. Big up to Big Dave MCFC. Says, yes, Bray with the 1 month. Big up to you, Dave. Big up to LB. Says, LB Nico G was in today's training pics. I'll tag you. You can tag me, but they're probably fake pictures. Yeah, they're probably fake pictures, bro. Because if it's the pictures, I've seen the pictures. They're fake pictures. Big up to Mitchell. Says, yes, LB was on Martin's channel. Craig said that Nico's had a minor hip injury, but he hasn't even shown up for medical tests today. What? Wait, what? What do you mean he's not shown up? What do you mean he's not shown up? Like he's not shown up as in he was meant to turn up and he's not shown up and he's got AWOL, or he's not shown up because he didn't need medical. What does this mean? Wait a sec. What does this mean, bro? What does this mean? You don't want to be. I don't get this. Does it mean that he's not that bad, so he's not had to have the injuries, or does it mean he should have shown up but he didn't show up? Yeah, let's just play the clip. Let's just play the clip, guys. Yeah, the clip is needed here. I think we need some clarification.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, I'm going to assume that he's not just not turned up. I'm going to assume that he didn't need to have the tests. Let me tell you something. I'm injecting Nico Gonzalez, mate, yeah, with whatever needs to be there. There is no way that we cannot play this guy, mates, against Real Madrid. He's got a hip injury, mate. Ibuprofen, paracetamol, and some injection painkillers, and play him. I'm sorry, you've got to play him. He's got to play him, man. Yeah, get the cool spray out. Get the numbing spray. You can't not play him. I'm sorry, man. It's not possible. You want to play Real Madrid with Ilkay Gundogan and Kovacic in your midfield? Be my guest. Be my guest. Yeah, but the tie will be over after 45 minutes, guys. Injections, paracetamol, ibuprofen, omega-3s, multivitamin, and this guy will be ready to go Tuesday night. Sparring and massage. Facts, Canad. Facts, bro. You've got to play him. I'm sorry, mate. You can't not play this guy. Yeah, he's got to just. I'm sorry. You've got to find a way to get this guy, painless for 90 minutes. I'm sorry, I sacked the game on the weekend, mate. Yeah. Who play? Liverpool? Is that who playing? Or is it Newcastle? Newcastle. Now, we'll get boxed off the park anyway against Newcastle, mate. Forget the Newcastle game. Yeah, I won't talk about Newcastle, mate. Yeah, you think we're going to beat Newcastle? No chance, mate. Yeah. This is a game with their defense that we actually have a chance, mate. Yeah. We need to focus on this. Nico Gonzalez, you're playing regardless of the injury. I'm sorry, mate. Yeah, but we cannot have Kovacic, Bernardo, and Gundogan. No bueno. Well, you can have Kovacic. Yeah, if he's next to Gonzalez. There we go, guys. Yeah, look at this. LB's cooking on gas. Guys, we're going to take it up a speed because Kevin De Bruyne will be starting this game. He was rested for 70 minutes before being required because our bozos couldn't get the job done against Leyton Orient, who were in League One. Great, scored a great goal. Yeah, looked good. And Kevin De Bruyne, captain. Oh, captain, how dare I disrespect him? How dare I disrespect him like that? The captain, Kevin De Bruyne, mate. Your time is now. Listen, pal. Yeah. We've been in 2 UCL finals. You got injured in both. This might be your last season at Manchester City Football Club, mate. Do you want another UCL final? Because if you do, we're going to need your help on Tuesday, mate. Big time. And you're the captain. It is your job to get these players up for this. And it is your job to create. Because no one else is, mate. Yeah? No one else is. So we need you to create, Bray. We need you to lead this team and get us into the next round of the Champions League, which is only the last 16. I feel like this is a semi-final, man. The amount of games we've played in that, and the fact we're playing Real Madrid, I feel like this is a semi-final. It's not even in the technical knockouts yet. We're in the playoffs, mate. We're still in the playoffs. So that would be my midfield. And yeah, I'm liking it. Next up, striker. Earl. Big Earl. Guess what, mate? Your best mate, Rudiger, ain't playing. He's injured, pal. Yeah, because I can't lie. You did struggle a little bit against Rudiger. Rudiger was cooking you a little bit. Yeah, I can't lie. But this game, he's not there. You're going to be playing against Chouameni, mate. You're going to be playing against Chouameni. Time for you to chew up that Real Madrid defense. It's time, Earl. It's time, Earl, for you to cook, mate. Yeah, there's a lot of slander on your name in the last weeks. A lot of slander. Ridiculous slander. League 2 player, some people have called you, pal. But we know different, mate. And you know different. 10-year contract. 10-year contract. Well, we need you to start that 10-year contract with hat-trick in this game on Tuesday night. You're going to be playing with Kevin De Bruyne. There's going to be chances. And we need you to take those chances. And then I think we get to the final area of the team selection, which could become quite tricky. I feel like we pretty much agree, guys, on everything else. Yeah, right back is a little bit of, we don't know. Do we play Ake? Nah, no one's really that bothered. Midfield, we all agree. However, the wingers, this is where it becomes tricky, guys. It becomes real tricky. Bernardo Silva. Philip Walter Foden. Savinho. Jeremy Doku. Oscar, Bob. There's a lot of players there, but only 2 positions. Omar Mamouche. Okay. I'm finding this real tricky, guys. Real tricky. Oh, yeah, Jack Grealish. Yeah, I forgot about Jack Grealish, innit? My bad. My bad, Grealish, innit? My bad, bro. My bad, bro. Sorry, bro. I considered him for midfield. I considered him as a midfield option in this. That's why I forgot his name. I actually have considered him as a potential 8. Next to Nico instead of Kovacic. That's why I forgot to say his name, guys, in the winger. It's no hatred. Yeah. Stop the abuse. Right. It's tricky. It's really tricky. But I think, bro. I don't know, man. I think this is what I do, but I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I don't know about that. I'm not sure, you know. I'm not sure about that, bro. I don't know about that. Part of me is like, drop Marmouche, play Savinho on the left, and put Foden in. You know? And maybe do this. But it's tough, man. Ah, oh, bruh. It's a tricky one, this. Nico's out. Where's the confirmation? Where's the confirmation that he's out? Give me confirmation, and then I'll take him out. But there's no confirmation. I don't know, man. I don't know. I won't be playing Doku, by the way, mate. He's only just come back from me. He's trained 2 days, man. He's been in training 2 days, and people want to stick him in against Real Madrid. Nah, I'm telling you, man. This guy's going to end up like Reece James real quick if we keep on roasting him, mate. Yeah. Oh, bruh. I don't know, mate. All I know is Savio has to play. Yeah. Savio has to play for me. It's non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. Savio has to play. The question is, do you play Foden or do you play Marmouche? Do you play Foden or do you play Marmouche? Okay, let's think about the differences. Nah, Steve, Savio has to start, mate. Savio has to start. You can't not start Savio. He's been our most consistent winger all season, man. Well, unless you consider Matheus Nunes. Unless you consider Matheus Nunes a winger. Let's do a poll. Let's poll it. Let's send the other poll, which Kuzanov won that poll, by the way. Who starts? Foden, Marmouche. Because for me, I'm having Savio. Savio's got to start, man. Savio's got to start. Oh, bro, it's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. Part of me's like, yo, we need goals. We need goals in this first game, mate, because we need to be taking a lead and ideally taking a 2 or 3 goal lead to Madrid, mate, yeah? So that means play Marmouche. That means play Marmouche. But at the same time, Foden's been here, he's done it, you know what I mean? I'm really struggling on this one. I'm really struggling on this one. By the way, I'll tell you what I am going to do, yeah? I'm going to replace this with Huzanov, guys. I'll tell you why. Because I'm semi-down for it, and the chat won. I'm semi-down for this. I'm semi-down for this move. But also, you guys voted for this in the poll, so I'm going to go with you guys on that one. I probably would still go with Kanji, but I'm down for this. Yeah, it's a tricky one, man. Foden or Marmoush is a tricky one. It is a tricky one. The live poll is in the chat. Currently, Marmoush is winning with quite a big margin. It has to be said. It's quite a big margin there as well. It is quite a big margin. Listen, it's a weird one, man. It's a weird one because do you play Matt? I don't know. I don't know, man. I think for me, like Foden's been playing well up until the Arsenal game. You know what I mean? He played well in like the 4 or 5 games before that. Foden did play well. He was getting goals. He was getting assists. You know what I mean? But then against Arsenal, yeah, obviously not good. Obviously, come on yesterday and didn't really do anything. I don't really blame him for that, really, though, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know how Pep's going to decide this, mate. Yeah. I think I'd play. I think for me, I would go with Marmoush over Foden. But I think it's a madness. I think it's a tough one. And then maybe you take De Bruyne off 70 minutes, put Foden in the middle. And then you're probably going to have to start Foden against Newcastle. Listen, I say this, yeah. As difficult as this is, and it is difficult. As difficult as this is, I am glad we're having these conversations because I don't think we've had these conversations for a while, mate. Yeah, it's nice to have a conversation where we're talking about who gets dropped because we've not really had that this season. Bernardo will 100% play. I hope he doesn't really play, but he probably will play. He'll probably play on the wing. He'll probably play him right wing. He probably won't play Savinho. He'll probably start Marmoush on the left and play Bernardo right wing. Yeah. That's what he'll do. He'll probably drop Savinho and play Marmoush right wing and play Marmoush, De Bruyne, Bernardo. But we got to hope and pray that this guy's fit, man. We got to hope and pray he's fit because, bruh, if he's out, it's not looking good, mate. Yeah, it's not. It's really not. Bill Benno says some poll in my WhatsApp group, 37 out of 53 voted Nunes. That for me is wild. He's the biggest bozo in our team. Why on earth would you play him against Vinicius Jr. on the left? But at the same time, if he doesn't bozo, he's a good defender. He's a good right back option. Like if you eliminate the bozos from his game, he's a good right back. The problem is that's just not a thing, is it? You can't just say, "Oh, he's good if he doesn't do like the bozo errors," because that's just ridiculous. He does do the bozo. But was it the Chelsea game where he played quite well? Did no bozo? But then you play him again another game, bozo. That's the problem. LB no Walker, yeah. First win at the Etihad coming soon, says Don Perez. Yeah, no Walker, bro. He's on loan. AC Milan. We'll see, bro. We'll see what happens, isn't it? I don't think it would have helped us that much, to be honest. King Kaiser says Savinho helps definitely. Foden need energy to counter. I agree. I think that we need to have pace, man. I think we need to have pace on the wings, bro. I don't want to be going there with the slow guys. Yeah, I know Kevin De Bruyne's not the fastest guy in the world, but he's got the pace in the passing and all that kind of stuff. Bro, I'll be real, mate. As soon as Echeverri gets in this team, I'm starting him. I'm starting Messi, mate. As soon as he gets in this team, Messi, get him in the team, mate. Yeah? Serious. No cap. I'm getting him in the side. I'm getting him in the side. Messi, mate. Soon come, bruh. I feel our players will be so nervous. At Madrid will play confident, says Cronenberg. They'll cram the box. We won't be countering, says Echo Falls. Lube ordered by Amazon Prime. At least I won't feel it as much, says Cosmic Baggy. What's the point of Marmoush if we don't pass to him, says Dipanshu. Facts, bro. Facts. This is why Kevin De Bruyne used to play with him. Echeverry's coming sort of like in about a week, 2 weeks. Yeah, it should be in about 2 weeks, bro. Another Messi watch along tomorrow, by the way. Messi season tomorrow night. Yeah, we will be there. We would be there. Paraguay, I think they're playing. Should be a good game. LB, why can't Harden and Mouse play up top? Well, they could do. But what system would you play? What system would you play, bro? Do you play like a... I don't know what system you play. Would you play Kevin De Bruyne and... Would you play like that? And then when we've got the ball, Marmoush comes here. And then you play sort of like that. And then you got like, that would... The cousin of would have to be Nunes in that situation. Yeah? I don't know. I'm not sure, bro. Who knows? LB, you need to look from Pet's view. He likes the older guard. Yeah, I know he does. I know he does. But at the same time, the old guard have let him down time and time again because they can't move because they're old. So Pep needs to realize this and freshen it up. He needs to freshen it up. Gavadio pushes forward on the ball. Yeah, facts. I see it. I see it. What did Marmoush do so far to deserve a start? No, nothing at City. I agree, Murad. Nothing. He's not done anything at City to deserve a start, but he is a clinical player. You know, the numbers that he's got at Frankfurt prove that. And if you want to go for goals, then yeah, that's what you're going to need to do. Nah, he's not. He's not in the squad. Actually, very not in the Champions League squad. He's not in there. Vardio obviously pushes up box midfield with Marmoush. So what? If you're saying like this, if it's you're talking like that, that's not that stinky, to be fair. I don't mind that. Talk to me. Is that cooking or not? Are we cooking with that team? Are we beating them 3-0 with that team or not? Maybe not 3-0. Maybe that's a bit stupid. 3-1? 3-1? 3-2? What about 3-2, guys? How about 3-2, man? No? Okay. There's zero confidence in this fan base. Who is confident, by the way? Serious question, yeah? Who is actually confident? Who is confident that we're going to get something from this game, guys? Yeah, let's sort this ambiance out, guys, yeah? It's a little bit depressing. Yeah, we need to improve the... Oh, wait, that's not the right one. There we go. Let's turn down the lights. Just turn down the lights, guys. Let's have a real conversation. Who's confident? I'm gonna be real with you guys, yeah. I always keep it 100, yeah. I don't reckon we're winning this game, boys. I think we're getting cooked. I'll be real. I think that midfield for us is gonna again get roasted. I think we might be able to like have some sort of pride in the first game, and that's why I think that we really need to get a good result. But to be honest with you, over the tie, we're not clinical enough, and our defense is not good, man. So I'm struggling, man. I'm excited for it. Because I'm like, yo, we're playing Madrid, so I'm excited. But I don't have much confidence. Our only hope is that we go all out attack, and their defense is so trash that we score like 5 or 6 goals. 5 or 6 goals. But yeah, man, it's not the confident guy. Attackers can't score and defense can't defend. Midfield is non-existent, says Cronenberg. City have given me no reason to be confident, but maybe can hence just enjoy the game, says Bray. You say that when we're 5-0 down after 10 minutes, you'll be like, you're tearing your hair out. We will bury Madrid, says Kat. One sec, bro. Let me just play the clip, yeah? It's all right, Cat Fat, bro. It's all right, bro. We all know, bro. Listen, lads. The plan of action. Mission impossible. All out attack. All out attack on Tuesday. I want us to go for it. I want goals. I know we're going to concede goals. I know there's nothing we can do about that. I've already tuned myself to understanding that. All out attack, mate. Let's go score some goals. If we're going to get beat, we get beat trying to score or trying to win. None of this game management woke nonsense. I want to see game management. I want to see all-out attack, chance creation, chance conversion. And if we do that, and our midfield can put in a relatively competent performance, and our defenders don't do no bozo, we have a chance, guys. We have a chance, and that's all I need. All I need is a chance. Give me a chance, and I'll be there. And I think we've got a chance, man. I do. And that's why I said I think it was good that first game is at the Etihad, mate. Because if the first game was at the Bernabeu, nah, no chance. But we're at the Etihad, mate. And these players can deliver. But they've got to be clinical, man. If they're not clinical, we're cooked. It's all on the attack. I'm not bothered about the defence that much, man. Because for me, the defence is the defence, mate. We all know what's going to happen, don't we? We all know the defence is going to do the defence. We all know the midfield is going to do the midfield. It's the attackers. It's Haaland, De Bruyne, Marmoush, Savio, Foden. Bernardo, if he unfortunately plays in the attacking position. You know? We will be there. 1% chance, 99% mission impossible. That's it, Ash. Yo, we got, aim for the moon, aim for the stars, shoot for the moon, or whatever the saying is, That's what we got to do, boys. Seriously, man. Big up Kaiser says Jack and Doku off the bench to get Real Madrid yellows. I watched game yesterday and Atletico were countering good after Real Madrid lost the ball. Just need to be clinical. You got to be clinical, man. We're going to get chances, mate. I promise you we're going to get chances. But we've got to be clinical. We're not clinical. That is where we'll lose the game. Not on the defence. Not on the defence. It'll be on the chances that we miss. Chances that we miss. Big up to you, bro. And big up to Zinc says we'll be 27-2 on aggregate. Law says Zinks. I think there'll be goals. Big up to Abinab, bro. Says we have now played them last 5 seasons in Champions League. We can't be nervous. We always create chances against them. We do, but we've got to take the chances. Do we have anyone missing the second yellow? I don't even know, Julie. But to be honest with you, if that ends up being a problem, then great news. Because that means we've made it through to the last 16. Turn up with only 1 goalpost at the Etihad so we don't concede, says Ian. We beat Orient. Madrid have no chance, says Steve. We have to be confident we will score, says Louise. Attica says, I saw the Atletico versus Real Madrid game. It's definitely doable. Their defense has holes, especially with Valverde, most playing in right back. By the way, if he plays in right back, that's massive for our midfield. Because what is he? What is he, guys? He's a ball of energy, mate. He's like a Skittle, mate. Those Skittles? Just like energy. Ball of energy. That is what he is. He's a Skittle. And if he's out of that midfield and back in the defence, that's well better for us. Now, yeah, Camavinga comes in. That's not ideal. Camavinga coming into the midfield, not ideal. That's not ideal. Honestly, this game is just about taking chances, says Dan. Factual information, mate. We got Brandon Music and Games. There won't be long till Foden is gone. The fans are slowly edging him out as he gets so much disrespect. I don't know. I don't think he's going to go, bro. But I do think it's a legitimate. I think it's a legitimate potential that he might have to hold bench in this game. I do. If Jude gets a yellow, I think he's out for the second leg. Yeah, there's quite a few of them. There's quite a few of these players that for Real Madrid that could potentially be out. Quite a few. LB, you finally lost the plot. Maybe, bro. Maybe. Something Huzanov will score a Puskas screamer. Vinny and Mbappe overrated. When was the last time you heard someone get mad at the Vinny Ballon d'Or? Yeah, crazy, bro. Sally says, let's be real. There's no chance considering we've made it this far by sheer luck. Get Camavinga booked. He won't play second leg. They have many players that risk the same thing. Yeah, I did see that. They've got quite a few of them, haven't they? They've got quite a few of them. LB Gavadio to left wing in possession. Foden and KDB in the middle. Savinho right wing. Haaland up top. The rest of the team picks itself, says Faisal. This is who needs to get booked. Tchouaméni, Bellingham, Modric, Camavinga. So if these players get booked, they're out the second leg. They're out the second leg. Apparently, Diaz, is it true that Ruben Diaz is the only player for City that could be booked and get missed out? Is that true? If that's true, that's not ideal. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Only Diaz. Bears. Fair dues. Yeah, listen, it's going to be interesting, man. It's a big week. It's a massive, massive week. Real Madrid and then Newcastle. A battle for the top 5. Crazy, mates. No updates on Nico. No updates on Nico. No updates. No evidence that he trained today. No evidence that he trained today. No evidence. Let's see if there's any news. Clement Turpin will referee Manchester City. Real Madrid are undefeated in the games he's officiated. Man. Great news. Grealish should start. What do we think about this? Grealish should start, yay or nay? There's no way I'm starting Grealish in this game. There's no way. Keep writing off Doku. He'll prove you wrong. Listen, bro. There's no way you can play Doku in this game when he's only come back from injury. He's been back in training for 3 days, 4 days. It's not possible. He'll end up like Reece James. Promise you. He's a small guy with massive muscle mass. And he's going to end up like Reece James if we keep on playing him when he just comes back from injury. Mark my words. Mark my words. Trust me, mate. You can't play Doku in this game. You got to wait. You got to let him recover. Otherwise, you're going to get injured and injured and injured and injured. Maybe at the Bernabeu. Yeah, you could. What, are you talking about Grealish there? I'll be more interested in starting Doku at the Bernabeu. Not in this game. Loads of goals over the 2 games. Enjoy it, guys. I think there will be a lot of goals. Unless both teams are just shitting it and just don't attack. Yeah, that's the truth. But yeah, man. Listen, I'm looking forward to it. We will be live again tomorrow. The Elbin show has been moved yet again. Now, 2 weeks ago, we told you that the Elbins episodes, where myself and Nobbins were moved to 11 a.m. on a Tuesday. They have now been moved back to Mondays, full time, 11 a.m. Mondays. That is when the Nobbins shows are going to be. So, yeah, join me tomorrow at 11 a.m. Myself and Nobbins speaks about Orient and speaking about the Madrid game. It's going to be a great show. Smash a like on the stream. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We also have the FA Cup 5th round draw live. That will also be tomorrow at 7 p.m. on this channel. So make sure you join me. Let's see who we get in that competition. By the way, hold that, Liverpool. Quad over, treble over. Hold that. Hold that. Plymouth Argyle, you know. Plymouth Argyle. Hold that. So yeah, loads of stuff coming up tomorrow. I'm not doing a Super Bowl watch along, guys. I'm going to bed, man. I'm knackered again. I don't know what's wrong with me at the moment, mate. Yeah, I'm knackered, guys. I'm going to go bed. Enjoy the Super Bowl for the people that are staying up and watching it. Big up to the Kansas. Yeah, I say Kansas, innit, because I like the Kansas fried chicken, bro. Yeah, shout out to Kansas. Yeah, I don't really know much about Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? I'm not sure about that team. Yeah, I don't really know about that team too much about what's going on there. But Kansas fried chicken is decent. So I would say that team is the team to vote for. But yeah, man, big up to you guys. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. And we will be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. with Nobbins. And here you go, Galen. Here's some tunes on the way out. Ta-ra.
This kid's fire.